Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. Hope you all had a really good week. Had a good week myself. Started changing some habits a little bit this week, which is not easy when you have been a little bit lazy about your health for the last year and a half. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is I am trying to do a little refresh in terms of my diet, my exercise, and then also my mental health. I started working out again this week. I started cutting back what was a pretty intense period of high caloric intake. And have started again, just kind of trying to take some time throughout the day where I just sit and chill out. My personality type it can be pretty intense in terms of like getting things done and being productive. And once I start getting going either with work or with doing projects or things around the house, I just get into this zone and I completely ignore the fact that I have not consumed a drop of water outside of the 2 cups of coffee that I've had. I was just like, I was shoveling food in my mouth all the time because I was like, oh yeah, I'm hungry. I wasn't hungry. I was bored or busy and just really wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And so basically I kind of hit a little bit of a wall and decided I need to do something about this. So yeah, that's what I've kind of been focusing on a little bit this week. I do have a break from weddings for a couple weeks. So I figured this would be a good time to kind of try to change my habits since I don't have to focus on work quite as much. So that's what I'm doing. Join me on my health journey. This isn't about like losing weight or anything. It just really is, I think it's more about like my mental state of mind. I don't know. Anyway, I could go on about this forever, but I'll stop because let's chat some weekly beauty favorites. I certainly have some things that I was loving this week. I will put links for everything in the description box as I always do. So if you guys want to find any of these things and read up about them yourselves, purchase them, whatever you want to do, check out that description box. So anyway, I am going to start, where do I start? Let's start with hair. Okay, first off, I think I'm getting to the point where I really do need to make a decision about my hair. I feel like, as you guys know, I've been growing it for the last, over a year now, and she's gotten long, and I'm kind of struggling with the decision to either continue to grow it. It is very healthy. I don't, like when I look at my hair, like I don't see split ends. Like for what this is, it's really healthy and it's a lot thicker than it used to be. And I do put all of that credit to my vitamins. You guys know that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like because it's summer, it's really hot out. And every summer I just get this urge to chop my hair. And part of me misses having the cute little bob, but there's the other part of me that's like, I've had a bob for so long. I should really just maybe keep growing it and keep going. But then I'm like, oh, but it gets tangly. It really does. Like these are long hair people problems, I guess, which I've never really had to deal with. Like, yeah, you gotta take care of this. So what I've been doing to take care of this is using a lot of this. And also, I just placed an order on Ulta because they are having their leader sale right now. And so the Pureology is 15% off. I usually stock up on my Pureology for the year when these Ulta leader sales come around. It just seems to make the most sense. And that way I just have the backups when I need them. And I'm getting them at a slightly better price. The problem is obviously storing the stuff, but we do have good storage in this house, so that's not as big of a deal. But the I did pick up the Strength Cure shampoo as well as the conditioner in the liter size, and got still some pumps because those are handy. And I was using this quite a bit this week because, one, I needed to just finish up the shampoo. I finished the conditioner last month. But my hair was starting to look like the dishwater blonde was really, I don't know, it looked like it was becoming more dishwater blonde than gray, and I don't love that dishwater look. So I will use the purple shampoos and conditioners that I love to get a more steel or more like just gray look to my hair. If you need help toning your hair in any kind of way, whether it's brassy, yellow, whether you feel like you have some kind of like tinge to your hair, whether it's green from, I don't know, chlorine or whatever, the sun, a purple shampoo and conditioner is a great way to tone your hair and kind of take those tones out. I love this particular one because it's not drying on my hair at all. I feel like it's almost a hydrating purple shampoo and conditioner, and I can use this, and here's proof. I've been using it for the last several days, just like in a row as my shampoo. I do shampoo every day. My hair is not one bit dry or gross. It feels hydrated, healthy, smooth, not frizzy. I just love this stuff. It's also very concentrated, so I feel like the liter is gonna last me for a very long time, and yeah, you guys, and this has like a really nice, deep, can you see that? Look at that purple tint. This is what you want in a purple shampoo and conditioner. What you don't want is, well, you can get things that are not quite as tinted, but I feel like those don't work as well. Also, a lot of purple shampoos and conditioners can be very drying, so please be careful what you pick. Pay attention to how your hair reacts. This doesn't dry my hair at all. Another hair item I was using this week and loving, and that I'm gonna have to pick up again soon, the Kenra Platinum Silkening Mist. This is a brilliant shine spray. You guys, I love this stuff to add some shine to my gray hair. Again, this product doesn't weigh my hair down, and it makes my hair shiny and healthy. Plus, the smell of this stuff, I don't know, you could probably call this like kids' hot pink bubblegum scent or something. It is very sweet. It smells like candy. I happen to like the scent, but I could see where some people might be like, whoa, that smells like an 8-year-old girl that just walked out of Claire's with all of the JoJo accessories. And anything else that is sparkly and pink and unicorn. That's what this smells like. Anyway, I love it. I do really like the way that this makes my hair just smooth and shiny, pretty. My perfume for the week was this bad boy here. This is the Montal Paris Vanille Absolu. This is an eau de parfum. I do like the packaging of these Montal Paris perfumes. I don't know, it's kind of modern and pretty. It's different. Anyway, oh, you guys, so good. So this is a pure vanilla. It's a sweet vanilla too. This is that kind of sweeter, more gourmand vanilla and personal fragrance that I really enjoy. It's somewhat similar to the Comptoir Sud Pacifique Vanille Extreme. And I feel like the two are sister fragrances. They're very similar. I think the lasting power on the Montal is a little bit better than the Comptoir Sud Pacifique, but I don't know, I love them both. So I'll probably always have both in my collection, but this is delightful, especially for summertime. Okay, let's do some skincare. Last weekend I had a wedding. It was actually, it was indoor, outdoor. It was on a rooftop deck type venue. So they had an inside space where they were doing their reception, and then they did the ceremony outside. Ooh, she was toasty. So when I was doing the arbor, I needed to obviously reapply my sunscreen, and so I brought this along for the ride. Normally I have this stuff. Normally I like to just hose my face and back of my neck and chest and this area here down with this stuff. This is the Kate Somerville SPF 50 Uncomplicated SPF. I have one of these in my flower kit, and usually I'll just like hose down. But I decided to bring this because, like I said, it was indoor and outdoor, so I figured I could probably use something like this a little bit easier. I won't be quite as sweaty. So the Color Science Total Protection Sheer Matte sunscreen, and this is a brush-on sunscreen. Obviously, this is their SPF 30. This has zinc oxide in it. Anyway, this is fantastic. So sorry, I do apply it over my makeup, so it does have some of my makeup on it. The only thing that I don't love about products like this is it is very difficult to keep the brush clean. So what I will do is every few uses, I take like rubbing alcohol on a paper towel, and I will just run the bristles over that to try to like disinfect it a little bit. And then obviously I leave it open and I let it air dry. I make sure that the alcohol doesn't, it's not super saturated, because obviously there's no way to get this brush out of here. So that's how you're gonna have to clean these brushes. But you basically get the product out just by tapping it down like this, and then you just reapply on your face. So you do have to be fairly generous with this. And so when I went to the bathroom to reapply, I put quite a bit on my face. But I like this because it's translucent. It takes away a little bit of the shine, but it also re-ups that protection. It is very difficult for me when I'm working to reapply SPF where I am needing to I can't take my Paula's Choice. Usually when I go to set up a wedding, I have makeup on to try to look presentable. So I don't have time to go and wash my face during the middle of everything and reapply this. So stuff like this and stuff like the sunscreen spray really are the only way that I reapply my sunscreen. It's important, so I do it, but yeah, like this, I have found that this works really, really well for me. Derma E, by the way, also has one of these, and I have one somewhere. Theirs is tinted. I think I prefer this translucent, but I don't know. The Derma E is a little bit less expensive, so maybe I'll link both down below, but I really like stuff like this for reapplying. I think it's super helpful. Also, skincare-wise, I'm gonna leave that over here. The Pharmacy Feeling Good. I mentioned this in my video yesterday, and I really like this hyaluronic acid, you guys. This is something that I've been using for quite some time now. I think I've mentioned it a couple times in Friday Faves, but the more that I use it, the more it's really growing on me. I will say the scent is, it has a scent to it. It's a sage fragrance. I don't think it's crazy heavy, but I could see where someone would be like, oh, this smells. And if you didn't know what it smelled like, you'd be like, what is that? It's sage, you guys. Anyway, I really like the way that this hydrates my skin, the way that it plumps it, the fact that it doesn't clog my pores, it doesn't make me overly shiny. I can use this during the day. I use it on my face, I use it on my neck. It's just a really nice hyaluronic acid serum that packs a really nice punch of moisture without being too heavy. If you are someone who, like me, has an oily skin type and you struggle with finding moisturizers that you can wear during the summertime, I would actually check something like this out. It's a nice lightweight serum. So you can see here, it's not heavy, it's, it just absorbs really quickly into the skin. And once you get it on, I mean, your skin just sucks it up. It's pretty magical. Like right now, that is already absorbed into my hand. And look how much better. Oh yeah, that's a good example. I always have probably lack of water intake. I always have pretty dry hands, and that just is magical compared to this sad hand. Anyway, I will link this on the pharmacy website. I did join their partner program, so you can get 20% off. They gave me a code to give along to you guys. So if you want 20% off of anything on pharmacy right now, because there aren't really any other sales happening, I'll put the code down below. Pharmacy is a skincare brand that I love, which is why I decided to partner with them to get the discount for you guys. I do think these have, that Pharmacy has a fantastic skincare lineup. Their Honeymoon Glow, fabulous. Went through an entire bottle of that already. I really like their Honey Grail, which is their oil. I'm not using that right now. Oils I don't really use during the spring and summer quite as much. And their Green Clean. I love the Green Clean. And anyway, good stuff here. I would highly, highly recommend it for sure. Loving that. I am also loving this new primer, you guys. This is the DermaDoctor Picture Perfect. Sorry, I keep saying perfect. It's Perfect. Picture Perfect Pore Minimizer. I do, like, I'm trying to get close to the camera. Can you guys see my pores? I'm sure you can. They're delightful, right? Anyway, it really does minimize the look, especially of the pores on my cheeks here. It kind of fills the pores in a little bit, but not in the traditional like primer way where your skin, like you can tell that you have like a pore perfecting product on. But the best part about this is it also has some skincare ingredients in there, and so it's treating your pores at the same time, clearing things out. There is, what did I say was in here yesterday? I still have the box, right? I just want to make sure I get it right. This has, where's my ingredients? Here they are. Glycolic acid, azelaic acid, lactic acid, retinol, malic acid, but there's also glycerin, hyaluronic acid, willow bark extract. I really like this. I like this stuff a lot, and I wasn't really expecting to. I've been using the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Primer, and I can tell you that for my oily skin, I like this more. I'll still finish the Peach and Lily, but I think that's actually probably a better fit for me during the fall and winter months when my skin isn't maybe quite as oily. So, but I see myself repurchasing this already. This is good stuff. Let's talk some makeup. So what I've been doing this week is I had a somewhat expensive palette I was playing with and a very inexpensive palette I was playing with, and I was just kind of putting the two together. This is the Viseart Violet Attendu. I'm not sure if the sale is still happening, but Viseart was like 40% off. So hopefully some of you partook in that sale so that you could get you some Viseart, because still my favorite eyeshadows. So excited, love them. I think they're still the best. Out of all of my eyeshadows, Viseart will always be my favorite. Anyway, this one's gorgeous for summertime. Lots of pretty bright purples. Today, for example, I just have kind of a mix of these first three in my crease and on my lid. Super boring, super simple, but polished, pretty look for kind of everyday stuff. By the way, next week I will be doing 3 videos, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where I just do chit chat, get ready with me's. So if you have some topics that you'd like me to talk about during those chit chats, let me know. You can put whatever you want me to address in the comments down below. Otherwise, I have some ideas. So anyway, let me know. Also, the That's Taupe from ColourPop. This palette is like, I think 14 bucks. Really inexpensive. Good quality. These do fade throughout the day on me, but I feel like if you put your makeup on later in the day, or maybe you don't care if it fades, this is a really great option to play with for sure. So far, the shades that I'm really loving in here are the Boa, the Python. I love these guys in my crease, and I love this shade and this shade, which are Slated and Snake Eyes. I love putting, oh geez Louise, this and this on my lid. It just looks so pretty. Just very simple, easy looks you can do with this one. It's boring, but that's what makes it great, is it's just something you can reach for and you know it's gonna work. So there's that. For my cheeks and also bronzer, I know I realize I don't look like a bronze goddess, but I don't apply bronzer the way a lot of YouTube people do. It's too much. Also, I am very pasty. I'm pale, and that's just the way that it is, and that's fine. So I don't use a ton of bronzer, but I love the Hourglass Luminous Bronze in the shade Light. So this is the Ambient Lighting Palette in Diffused Edit. I love this thing. This is how I feel like all Viseart palettes should look. Larger pans. This works. Those tiny little like holiday ones, I don't love those. But this is fabulous. So this has Diffused Light, which is my favorite ambient lighting powder. It also has Euphoric Fusion, which is one of my favorite blushes. It's somewhat similar to the Mood Exposure. I'm wearing it right now, so you can see it looks very, very natural. But this bronzer, you guys, oh, first off, the texture feels like $1,000,000, but the lightness of this bronzer is perfect for me because I can't do a really dark bronzer. It looks silly on me, but I just have this all over my face and it just is this nice glow and I feel like it adds some warmth to my look. And I've just been using a fluffy brush, like this Marc Jacobs one here, to just all over the face. Love it. Love this palette. Highly, highly recommend it. And my 2 lip products from the week. What is on my lips right now? No liner. I did some lining of my lips this week, but I also am lazy about doing it, so it's not an everyday thing. But this is the Bite Beauty Yeasayer. Yeah. Wow, my old lady eyes. Holy cow. Yeasayer Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm only 42. But I'm already like doing this stuff here. Wow, aging, it happens fast. This is Guava Puff. So this is definitely my favorite shade. This is all that I have on my lips right now. This is great. So first off, you get the product up by doing that, and then you can see it comes through that little hole there, and then you just stick it on. I kind of like this applicator. It's soft, but also firm. It just spreads the product really nicely, I guess. And I've been doing that, and sometimes I've been putting it over this, which is beautiful. And also, I kind of smashed the tip a little bit when I was sharpening it. I accidentally put it into the sharpening cap again and smashed it. So it's bad, but that's fine. I'll order another one when I finish it. It'll be okay. But this is the Nude Sticks Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm. I would never use this as a cheek balm. In Posh. Ooh, this color, you guys, so pretty. When you have seen lipstick on my lips in this week's videos, it was this. Ooh, look at that color. It's so boring and perfect. You guys hear me say that a lot when it comes to makeup stuff, that it's boring. I like boring mom makeup. It's just the easiest for me. I don't really have a ton of time in the mornings necessarily just to sit around and play with makeup. I need things that I know how to work with quickly and efficiently. And yeah, anyway, these things all fantastic this week. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys this week. Let me know what your weekend plans are. I think we're just gonna be hanging at home this weekend. I'd like to go do something fun with Stella next week at some point, so I have something in mind. We'll see. We'll see if it turns out in terms of this little trip that I'm thinking. You guys will see it on Instagram if we go. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great weekend. There's some home fragrance stuff coming up, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.